Hi everyone. First of all, welcome to the formulas crash course. Today we'll begin with module 1, and as I have already shared the content of formulas crash course in the PPT format as well as in the video, let us move on to the module 1 from today onwards. And before going to start this course, all the very best for learning formulas crash course and choosing from excel to excel.com blog. Okay, let us move on to formulas crash course module 1. In the module 1 we have formulas basics. Okay, and here we will cover 7 topics, which is introduction to function library. Okay, I'll explain each one of these 7 topics. Number of functions in excel. Okay, let us see how many functions we have in the preceding slides. And third topic, we have difference between a formula and a function. What is the difference between a formula? Is this a word? Formula and function are similar? Let us see in the preceding slides. Okay, and now we have operators and special characters allowed, and this means what are the operators or what are the special characters that we can use while working on formulas or functions. Let us discuss this later. Okay, and we have using functions in formulas. If formula and a function is different, okay, if formula is different than function or function is different than formula, of course how to use this function in formula. Okay, that is the reason I have mentioned this topic as a separate topic, because the formula and function is completely different. Okay, but most of us have an understanding like formula and function are similar. Okay, here I'll explain you why it is not similar and what is the difference between formula and what is the difference between a function. Okay, now okay, we have name manager and its features. Okay, we'll discuss this topic. Now proceed to the last topic, which is using named ranges. If you assign a name, how do you assign a name? Assigning a name to a particular range, assigning a name to a particular set. Okay, and how do you assign name and what is this named range? Let us discuss this. Okay, now we will proceed to introduction to function library. This is the first topic. We will just proceed to the first topic, introduction to functions library. Here you all know in formulas tab we will see this functions library, function library, right? And function library consists of like insert function. Okay, this is the pop-up you will see when you click on insert function. Okay, in insert function we will, this is actually called Google search. In my way of explanation, in my way of terms, I name this insert function as Google search. This is similar to when you require some information, what you will do, you will go to the browser, your favorite browsers. Okay, browsers like Chrome, browsers like Firefox, Internet Explorer and XYZ. Once you go to the Internet Explorer or any of the browser, okay, you will type Google and then you will search whatever requirements that you have. Similarly, if you want to search any of the function that is required for you to process your reporting work, okay, just go to insert function and search with your appropriate keywords matching to or relating to the word. Okay, with appropriate words, if you just type it and click on go, the matching formulas or matching functions will appear in this list. Okay, let me take a marker now. Okay, yes, marker has come. See, when you type any of the functions that if you require any of the function, and by using few keywords related to that function, if you type it here in this box, Okay, if you type anything in this box, okay, and click on go, when you click on go, okay, it will be listed, the matching functions will be listed in this in this window, okay, in this space. Okay, I'm sorry. From here, okay, whatever is highlighted, if you see, for example, here by default you can see few of the functions like isError, offset, index, indirect. You can see few functions, right? If you click on any of the functions here, it will give the description. Okay, see, you can see some description here. The window is distracting us, however, you can see few few words about the description of that function, right? Yeah, here you can type the function, you can type the keywords to get the appropriate function. Appropriate functions will be listed here, and then the description of that particular function which is selected will appear here. Okay, and this window gives all the functions that are available in Excel. Okay, these are the function types of functions, okay, like financial functions, date and time functions, mathematics and trigonometric functions, statistical functions, lookup and reference functions. We have database functions, text functions, logical functions, information functions, and few engineering functions. Okay, and one more is listed in the down, it is not appearing, fine, it is not an issue. This is how this insert function is useful for us. Okay, see, we have the benefit of Google search, at the same time we can find what is the meaning, why this function is useful, okay, in the description part. Okay, and matching functions will be listed here, and you can choose whichever function that suits to your requirement from this list. Okay, from this list, fine. Okay, let me remove these cursor lines. Okay, you got it, right? And then we'll see the other options that is available in function library. In function library we have like AutoSum, recently used, AutoSum, which is you can sum automatically by using this function. We will see in the further modules about this, how it works. Okay, and recently used, whatever functions we have used recently, okay, those functions are listed here. In recently used functions, those are listed. You no need to go and again Google, like search again where is that function and which option I need to select. No need to crack our heads, it will be available. The recent functions which we have used are available in recently used icon. Fine. Okay, here we have financial functions which is related to finance, okay, and logical functions, for example, if, okay, if error, and xyz, we will see those things. Okay, and we have text functions. These text functions will help how to extract text from the cell. Okay, this is if you want to extract any of the text from the cell or any of the content from the cell, you can use this icon to choose the particular functions. Okay, those related functions are placed in this icons. Okay, here date and time function. In date and time function we can see the functions related to date and to related to time. Why I am saying related to date and time? Whenever we are working on the reporting part, if you want to extract any of the date from the list of dates, or if you want to extract the difference between the dates, okay, and if you want to sum the time of, say for example, we have timesheets. In timesheets, every day we'll have different times that we have worked. Okay, by the end of the week, if you want to calculate how much time you have used to work, like you have worked, okay, that can be calculated using time option. Okay, and we have few functions how to calculate and when to choose which function. Let us discuss in the further modules regarding this. Okay, and we have lookup functions and reference functions. Lookup functions and reference functions is something like you are looking for some particular thing. Say for example, I have 10 items in my bag, okay, and I want to look for one item which is, say for example, I am a student, and I have a bag contains books, pencils, geometric box, okay, eraser, xyz, all those things, okay. And if you want to find out one item which is, say, book, for example, you have mathematics book, okay, and you want to find out mathematics book, you have a function in a list of functions. If you have very minimal list, you can identify through naked eye, okay. If you have multiple if the list is very huge, it is very difficult to identify the proper item that we are looking for, okay. Then we can use few functions to grab those items which is required in a list of items. We will move on to mathematics and trigonometric functions. This is related to trigonometry, which is cos theta, sin theta, tan theta, and xyz thetas, okay, and few mathematical functions which are listed in this icon, okay. And we have some more functions apart from these functions, okay. More functions which is like statistical functions, engineering functions, cube functions, and information functions, okay. These are the functions which are listed in functions library, and this function library is placed in Excel, okay, in all versions of Excel, either prior or new versions. However, few might be added, okay. There are few functions which are added from version to version. I have listed from 2007 version till 2013, which is latest version for now. We will see what are the functions which are added and what are the functions which are already present in the functions list of Excel, okay. Here we have in the Excel we have formulas. Here this is the formulas tab, okay. Here we can see function library, right. In function library we can see insert function, okay. See, this is the this is the insert function which you are seeing. Here you can type any of the word that you require, adding two cells, okay. I have typed adding two cells. Now the functions are listed here, okay. Now we can choose the appropriate function matching to our requirement. Similarly, we can search whatever functions that we require through this insert function, okay, in through this insert function window. Fine. And see, whatever we have seen, those icons are listed here. Auto sum, which is related to sum, average, count, maximum, minimum, okay. We will discuss all this. See, in recently used, these are the functions that I have used recently, so those are listed here, okay. And one more thing, I'll just give you a glance about is_err and is_error. What is the difference between these two functions? In is_error, okay, if any of the cell contains an error, okay, we have like 7 errors in the 7 plus 1, okay. I'll tell you what are those errors. In those 7 errors can be listed, can be identified by is_error, okay. And this is_err will identify only 6 errors excluding NA error, okay. is_error, this will exclude NA error. Apart from NA error, the other 5 errors can be identified. If the cell contains any error, then it shows true, that means it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay, that is the difference between these two functions. That means isError will find all the errors that are available in Excel, okay, that we come across in Excel. isErr will only come across 5 errors and it excludes an error. Even if the cell contains an error, it doesn't uh, return true value. Okay, now we'll see the financial functions. We have list of financial functions and we have some logical functions, okay, text functions, and we have date and time functions. Okay, similarly we can see some lookup functions. Okay, and here we have mathematics and trigonometric functions, and the list, I think you can see, you are not able to see the complete list, however no problem, we'll see this later. And we have statistical functions, engineering functions, cube functions, and information functions. We'll see all the functions which are most useful while doing reporting. Okay, I'll cover the maximum number of functions which are useful while working on reporting and to satisfy our need. Okay, this is functions library and we have completed this functions library by now. Okay, and then we'll proceed to the next slide. Introduction to function library is completed. Now we'll proceed to number of functions in Excel. See, in Excel versions we have Excel 2007, 2010, and then release 2013. Okay, in each version we have like 347 total functions available in Excel 2007. Okay, and moreover 5 are added in this 347, okay, for Excel 2007 when compared to previous version, which is Excel 2003. From Excel 2003 migrated to Excel 2007, we can see 5 newly added functions. Okay, and those 5 functions are listed in this. So the total number of functions are 347. Similarly, in Excel 2010 we have 408 functions. However, 23 functions are newly added functions in 2010 version. Similarly, 13 newly added functions are listed in 2013 version. Okay, so totally we have 458. So, and one more thing, here I have given a note like compatible functions are excluded in new functions. You might get confused by saying 5, 23 and 13. Might be you might have found more than this number. Okay, that is because the compatible functions, okay, the compatible functions is nothing but the functions which are already present in prior versions are added to the later versions with small changes. Okay, those small changes are compatible functions which are already present in the prior versions. Okay, and those functions are not listed, I mean to say not added to newly added functions, because those are already available in prior versions. Okay, I think you all got it right. And one more thing, I will give you the number of functions that are listed in Excel 2007, 2010 and 2013 in the PDF format. See this, I have created this PDF format for you guys to download. Okay, you can use these functions and try to learn as many as you can. Okay, and I will be covering few of them which are very important. Okay, and see we have almost 4 pages, I believe. Okay, yeah, 4 pages. and see the functions highlighted in green are newly added functions. Okay, and we have totally 347 functions and newly added functions are 05. Okay, and I will share this with you. You can learn one by one. Okay, and you can maximize your count of learning all the functions in the Excel. Okay, now we have 2010. In 2010 we have 408 functions. Okay, newly added functions are 23 and compatible functions are 38. Okay, so this file is also shared with you, and let us see the last one, 2013 version. Okay, and we have 6 pages here, total of 458 functions. Okay, we have 458 functions and newly added is 13 and compatible functions is 37. Okay, now we will proceed to the next slide, which is next topic, which is difference between a formula and a function. Okay, yes, difference between a formula and function. Formula is set of commands to generate a specific result. Okay, but function is a set of executable codes to perform an action. Executable codes to perform an action, and formula creates instructions for performing calculations. Here function preset formulas that are included in Excel application. Okay, a statement written by the user to calculate is formula. A piece of code designed to calculate specific values is a function. Okay, unable to nest a formula. Okay, here able to nest a formula, and this follows BODMAS or PEDMAS rule, and this is not applicable in function. And we have an example. Okay, here by seeing the example we can easily identify, like you can easily identify what is a formula. Formula is something like a plus b is a formula. Okay, and if 25 is greater than 0, true or false. Okay, this is a function. Okay, this function includes a formula. When do I say that? When the greater than symbol is there. Okay, this is called formula. And here in the sum 5 comma 7 divided by 3, sum is a predefined function, whereas divided by is a formula. Okay, the combination of formula and functions will give results most of the times. Okay, while doing reporting. And see, here also I have used same functions like sum which is predefined function. Okay, set of executable codes to perform an action. Executable codes. Okay, this sum is already preset function which is available in Excel. Okay, and there is a code which is already written behind this function to execute. Okay, these are called functions, and to help the functions the formulas plays major role. And we have a link here where I have created a post regarding this in excel to excel.com. You can even I'll give you the link which is related links below this video. Okay, now let us go to the main module. We have seen difference between a formula and a function. Now let us move to the next topic, which is operators and special characters allowed. Okay, here we have operators and special characters that are allowed while using functions. Okay, These are the special characters. I have actually created a PDF format for you guys to download. This is the PDF format. Okay, now let's see special characters that are allowed using functions. Okay, we have few signs in the first column, and meaning of the sign, and how do we call that sign in the second column. Okay, and what it does. Okay, that is in column 3, and I have given an example for each symbol, when we use these symbols and how it actually looks while working on Excel. Okay, so we all know most of these symbols, but let me say, then there are 2 or 3 symbols. I think most of us doesn't know the name of it. Okay, we call it in different ways, but the actual name, I'll tell you what are those two signs here. We have equal sign, we have parenthesis. Okay, left parenthesis, this is right parenthesis. Okay, this is comma, this is asterisk. Let me enlarge this. Okay, we have comma, we have asterisk, we have plus symbol, minus, greater than, less than, greater than or less than. Okay, and this symbol is used for not equal to. Okay, most of us might be confused what is the symbol we use for not equal to, which is greater than or less than symbol is equal to not equal to. Okay, don't get confused. This is quotation, this is colon, this is slash, this is percentage symbol. Okay, and this is caret. This caret is available in number 6. Okay, above the alphabets you can see number 6. Above that you will find this caret symbol, and here you don't see any symbol because this is called space, and even I don't know how to show it to you. See, I tried here. This is the space that we use. This is called space. Oh great, I showed. This is ampersand. I am sorry, this is ampersand symbol. This is a small correction here. This is less than or equal to, and this is greater than or equal to. I'll correct these symbols before I post this link to you. Okay, for download. And we have dollar symbol here, and we have tilde. Okay, and we have apostrophe. This is actually works like converting from number to text. Okay, we'll see these examples in the future videos. Okay, see, if you type the number, okay, and if you place before number, if you place this symbol, it will convert to text format, and you don't see this symbol next to it. Okay, we'll see that. And this is the one more sign which most of us doesn't know, which is grave accent. Okay, this is grave accent, which is used to check whether the cell contains a formula or only content. Okay, you can see this grave accent below the escape button in the keyboard, normal keyboards. Okay, and I'll keep this for you to download. You can download and utilize this at max. Fine. Now we will proceed to the next topic, using functions in formulas. I'll do one thing, I'll cover this rest of these topics in the next video, as it is crossed already 30 minutes. So let me cover these things in next video. Okay.